What if I told you one city in Egypt holds an unfinished miracle, a rescued goddess, a lost island civilization, and the soul of Nubian culture, all in one day? Welcome to the peaceful Nile town of Aswan, where time slows down and history feels alive. Most people rush through Aswan, but you shouldn't. Aswan isn't loud like Cairo or crowded like Luxor. This is where Egypt slows down, where ancient granite meets golden light. Aswan is located in southern Egypt, right along the Nile River, and is known for its relaxed vibe, Nubian culture, and some of the most stunning river views in the country. Today we're exploring the best things to do in Aswan, all in one unforgettable day. If you're planning a trip to Egypt and wondering, is Aswan worth visiting? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have the answer. Hidden inside Aswan's ancient granite quarries lies one of the greatest what-ifs of ancient Egypt, the unfinished obelisk. This monument was commissioned over 3,500 years ago, likely during the reign of Queen Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's most powerful pharaohs. Unlike finished obelisks, this one was carved directly out of living rock. Ancient workers used stone hammers called dolerite pounders. No iron, no steel, no machines. Every mark you see was made by human hands. If completed, this obelisk would have stood over 42 meters tall and weighed more than 1,000 tons, heavier than any obelisk ever raised. It was meant to tower over temple entrances, covered in gold, reflecting sunlight as a symbol of the sun god Ra. But during excavation, a fatal crack appeared in the stone, and just like that, the project was abandoned. What's extraordinary is what didn't happen next. The ancient Egyptians didn't destroy it. They didn't try to hide the failure. They simply walked away. Today, the unfinished obelisk is one of the most important archaeological sites in Egypt. It shows us how obelisks were made, how granite was quarried, and how even the greatest civilization in history respected the limits of nature. This isn't just a broken monument, it's a rare, honest moment from the ancient world. Located on the eastern bank of Aswan, the temple was an important archaeological discovery due to the fact that it was found preserved in great conditions. Part of the temple was built during the reigns of Ptolemy III and Ptolemy IV and was later on converted into a church. In the middle of the temple's facade is the majestic main gate, decorated with colorful scenes and text, and above the winged sun disk. The entrance leads to the Hall of the Holy of Holies. To understand Aswan, you have to understand Nubia. The Nubian Museum tells the story of a people shaped by the Nile, long before modern Egypt. When the Aswan High Dam was built, entire villages disappeared underwater. This museum protects their memory, culture and identity. The Nubian people have their own language, traditions and cuisine, and visiting their village on Elephantine Island, it feels like stepping into a different world. You're offered tea, welcomed like family, and reminded that travel is about people, not just landmarks. We cross the Nile to Elephantine Island, one of the oldest continuously inhabited places in Egypt. This island wasn't just a village, it was Egypt's southern border, the front line between ancient Egypt and Nubia. Every stone here once mattered. The ruins you see here belong to temples, fortifications and administrative buildings. Elephantine controlled trade coming from Africa. Gold, ivory, incense and exotic animals passed through the island before reaching the rest of Egypt. This was a place of power. Elephantine was sacred to Khnum, the ram-headed god believed to control the Nile's flooding. Ancient Egyptians thought the Nile flowed directly from beneath this island. So when the river rose or failed, it wasn't just nature, it was divine will. One of the island's most important structures is the Nilometer, a staircase carved into stone to measure the river's height. Too low meant famine, too high meant destruction. From right here, officials predicted taxes, harvests and survival for all of Egypt. Much of Elephantine remains unexcavated. What you're walking through isn't a restored monument, it's a city slowly returning to the sand. And that's what makes it powerful. This isn't a museum, it's archaeology in real time. Standing here, you realize something. Without Elephantine, Egypt doesn't work. No borders, no trade, no understanding of the Nile. This island was the heartbeat of the south. As the day winds down, there's only one way to end it. A Felucca ride at sunset. No engine, no noise, just wind, water and silence. Aswan at sunset is pure poetry. The sky turns pink and orange, the Nile reflects every color, and for a moment, everything slows down. This is why people fall in love with Aswan. Aswan isn't loud, it doesn't rush you, it invites you to breathe. In just one day you experience ancient temples, living culture, unforgettable food, and the calm side of Egypt. And honestly, that's what makes Aswan so special. If Aswan is now on your travel bucket list, hit like, it helps this video reach more travelers. Subscribe for more Egypt travel guides and hidden history along the Nile. And tell me in the comments, unfinished obelisk or Elephantine Island, what's your first stop? Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next adventure.